Hey there, everybody, John Pierre here again. So the first question asks, describe and analyze the role of digital technology in the management and monitoring of Amazon warehouse and mechanical Turk workers. Digital technology in management and monitoring of Amazon warehouse has been really important lately due to the fact that we have in management the monitors. Big companies like Amazon have been detrimental for their employees. A lot of their employees have been physically injured, died from improper training of machines and equipment. What are good for the company but bad for the employees, and how Amazon employees have developed multiple urinary tract infections because they are way too worried and concerned about reaching their quota rate of the day. If they don't meet the required quota rate of the day, they get written up, and after the third write up, they get fired. The fact that they have to meet this rapid quota rate of daily is the main result. A lot of Amazon employees' injuries, both physical and for their health. Now, for mechanical Turk workers, in short, it is a low-paid worker website. It's largely unregulated. Besides, allow businesses and individuals to post short tasks and pay workers in cash or sometimes gift cards to complete them. The federal minimum wage in America, after all, is $7.25. These workers do not have to receive the minimum wage because they are considered independent contractors and employees. They're not covered by the Fair Labor Standards Act, which guarantees workers minimum wage and overtime protections, as well as a host of other benefits. Independent contractors can spend significant time seeking work and completing tasks and receive very little in return for doing so. The problem is not necessarily that requesters are underpaying for the work. The root of the problem is that these platforms allow requesters to avoid paying workers for their downtime that will arise if workers did these tasks full time. Now, for the second question asked, what benefits does Amazon realize through the application of these new tools and technologies, and how does the company justify their use? I answered, Amazon succeeds because it attracts and hires most capable individuals all over the world. Amazon has a proprietary software system called Adapt, where it tracks the Amazon employee scan rate. For example, you can scan more than 300 items an hour, where it will be tracked constantly, the data flowing to the managers in real time, then it's all crunched by using Adapt. Amazon's cutting-edge technology, unrelenting surveillance, and constant disciplinary write-ups push the Eastville worker, which is another Amazon warehouse, so hard that in the last holiday season, they hit a coveted target. They hit a million packages out the door in 24 hours. As a result of this, Amazon handed out t-shirts celebrating their induction to the Million Unit Club. Amazon's famous speed and technology innovation have driven the company's massive global expansion and a valuation over $800 billion. It's also helped make Amazon the nation's second largest private employer behind Walmart. Amazon is fond of showing off its industry-changing innovation, which includes the fleet of robots, as it claims not only to speed up production but also make employees' jobs a lot easier and a lot safer. This is a controversial topic that we'll talk back in a little bit. Instead of having to walk miles in the warehouse for every single day, pickers stand in one place as robots come to them. Robots become a benefit of the Amazon industry. The robots at the Tracy Amazon warehouse were so efficient that humans can barely keep up. Another benefit is that though the work in progress of reaching increasing levels of automation, Amazon develops new technical foundations that consolidate its power in the digital workplace. Now, the third question asks, what are the consequences of these applications and their surrounding rhetoric for workers? I answer, there has been a sudden spike rise for Amazon employees physically hurting themselves in the line of the job. A big consequence is that a lot of Amazon employees are lifting heavy objects that are causing them to have spine and back injuries. There's a huge consequence for Amazon employees around the holiday time because this means it's crunch time for the human body. Employees face exhaustion of mandatory 12-hour shifts. The warehouse are cramped with seasonal workers and they're unaccustomed to the grind. This is a consequence to their own company because their employees can be physically injured or even killed under their watch. Another consequence is that injury records and interviews with 3 of the former Amazon safety managers said the introduction of the robots led to even more injuries. Another consequence is that the improper training to machines and equipment. This happened to an Amazon employee by the name of Philip Lee Terry. He died by a 1,200-pound piece of equipment dropped down and crushed him. An investigation took place. In the end, it was found that Amazon failed to provide adequate training, exposing Terry to the final and fatal hazard. The last application was a vast majority of Amazon employees started to develop urinary tract infections. This happened as a result of holding not to use the bathroom to pee for a very long time frame. Thank you. That is all.